I'm John Shunk. I'm going to tell you the story of two young men who dedicated their time and efforts to follow a family tradition. Their hard work achieved them greatness.
It was actually kind of a weird story. My dad wrestled one match in high school and decided that it wasn't for him. But my brother actually came home one day, my oldest brother, Jacob, and was really involved in other sports like hockey and football and all the mainstream sports, and came home one day and was convinced that he wanted to wrestle. So my dad was kind of shocked because they had spent so much time and effort into other sports. And he went ahead and wrestled, and ever since then, it's just kind of been passed down.
My dad was a wrestler in high school, and I played a whole bunch of different sports when I was real little, and it's just wrestling was something that always stuck, and I always enjoyed that more than anything else. It's not just like the wrestler himself, but who he's around. Like, I've always been around a really good program, and like Coach Royce Deckard, he's helped me a lot, and it's just, you really need to have people that help you out and push you.
I think it's your attitude, how you carry yourself. I mean, preparation is huge. Hard work definitely separates the men from boys, you could say. But it's confidence. You have to have confidence when you go out there. Because if you go out there thinking that you're going to lose, you're going to lose. But if you go out there knowing that you're going to win, most likely you're going to win.
Well, all practices usually start with a warm-up, and then you drill moves and practice them, and then throughout the practice you're always running to work on conditioning, and then near the end of practice we always just wrestle live in groups of 3, and then we finish up with some more running, and then that's usually it, and we break down. Well, I prepare for all my matches the same. I just try to keep moving, warm up, stretch out. I pray to myself a little bit, I pray just to myself, not out loud. That's usually all I do.
Really, I try to focus on what I'm going to do that match and how I'm going to do it. I usually am praying before matches. That kind of helps me calm down a little bit. And then right before I step on the mat, I usually have some pre-ritual stuff that I do that kind of helps me get focused and gets me ready for the match.
I mean, I always worked hard and pushed myself, but losses and stuff, you have to accept them and just be willing to keep working hard and not really slow down more than anything else. The way I was wrestling, the kid I was wrestling, that I was being offensive and defensive at the same time, and I was controlling him in the match pretty good, so I really wasn't in much of a panic over it.
I got kind of angry that that had been taken down because it was the first one the whole season, but I was thinking to myself that I got to go now because I'm behind and there's short time left, so mainly it was just trying to get my head back in it and do what I've been doing the whole year.
You each wore an old singlet in your final match. Why were those special to you?
Well, I always liked the old style singlets, and I always liked just the older style of wrestling, and I just thought that it would be nice to wear that.
He basically was saying congratulations for finishing up the way that I did. Congratulations on my second title. Congratulations on a prosperous career. That's basically all he said. Just a happy moment for both of us. Yeah, actually, with Kurt at IU, I'll be wrestling, and hopefully beyond IU, looking towards Olympics if my body holds up.
I'm going to wrestle at IU, where I have a scholarship offer now for all 4 years, and I'm planning on wrestling all the 4 years of college.
I mean, obviously everybody's goals are to achieve a national title, but I just want to develop as a wrestler and be as best as I can be. I think I'm shooting for 2 titles, 2 NCAA titles, 4-time All-American is what I want to do. But, you know, I'm just going to go out there and wrestle as hard as I can and prepare as hard as I can.